Hey guys, so this is mainly a Sephora haul. I want to cover some Laura Mercier eyeshadows. I filled my palettes that I got with the portfolio, but I already showed a video on this. You get a 6 palette and a 3 palette. Empty shadow cases with it. Around Christmas time, well, last Christmas, this came out. This is a travel set which looks like this. These are the brushes I took actually to Vegas. I didn't take that many this time. I had to get this when this came out. I thought it'd be the same material. They're both snakeskin imitations, but it's actually still different, as you can see. But really nice, of course. And with this one you actually get some brushes that comes with it. I'll go over these. Unfortunately, they are two-sided brushes, and I don't really like two-sided brushes because so whenever you stick them in here you always forget what's on the other end, so you have to keep pulling it out and stuff, but whatever. But of course it has nothing to do with the brushes, they're great quality. So this is the first brush. This is a flat eyeliner, and on the other end just a smudger. Cheek color brush, this is also a really nice brush, travel size, works perfect. Concealer brush, a smaller concealer brush. And this one, which has a spoolie for brow grooming, and on this side you have a brow definer. And this one is just called over eye color. This one is pony hair. Really nice brush. I did purchase a couple separately. The angled eye contour brush. I love these type of brushes, the angled ones, and they're fairly large. And I gave the kabuki a try. Actually, this one I wouldn't recommend. It's a nice brush, it does the job, but if I compare it to my go-to kabuki brush, I love the Makeup Forever. Really nice. Yeah, so that's this travel set. Of course it has this pouch in it that you can take out, and it's magnetized. Brushes don't get damaged, so really nice thing. I asked my friend Carrie to get me a couple of Shu Uemura brushes. These two. This one is the 20H. This is pony hair. They're made in Japan. Really nice. I love this blush brush. This one is the 18R, and this one is goat. You can use it as a finishing brush or apply highly pigmented blush. But other than that, I don't really see using this to apply like a powder foundation or something. The drawback on these, to my opinion, is the packaging. And these are handmade brushes. Of course, everybody knows Shu Uemura brush is really expensive. And so when you purchase them, this is how you get it. You purchase a Sephora brush or even a Sonia Kashuk brush. They're perfectly packaged, and I don't know, with this flimsy plastic thing, I personally find that kind of disappointing. A while back Bobbi Brown came out with a couple of new brushes. Sheer powder brush. I find this way too small to be applying powder. It's okay for a highlighter or even a blush brush. This is the Bobbi Brown Full Face Coverage Brush. Now this is really nice to apply mineral foundation. You can use this also for liquids. I wouldn't use it for liquid. To mention two of my favorite ones. These I took along on the trip as well. These are Rae Morris. The deluxe kabuki. I love using this for blush. It just works perfectly. You can go right into the hollows of your cheek because it's pointed, and then you can just blend out the blush going upwards. Really nice. And this is the number 22 Pro powder brush. Also very nice. I thought I would go nuts at the Nars counter and get like a bunch of stuff, but I didn't really see much. I got 2 colors that came out new. This blush is new. This is Seduction. Show you what this color looks like. I think you can see the color. Looks scary looking at it, of course, in the pan, but actually this is another one of them colors anybody can use. Dark skin, light skin. A new shadow color came out. This is Persia. It's actually rather orange, but it does have some undertones to it. It's actually rather strange how that blends out. Looks like it has yellow, orange, or some very interesting color. Then these came out a while back, the Sateen pencil crayons. I cannot find this. I would show it, but I can't find it. Somehow this got lost. I don't know, maybe it's still in one of my bags or something. And these are quite creamy. They're nice. They're just big choppy pencils. Apply pretty moist and they dry down to a semi-matte finish. Of course they don't stay on that long, but it's still a nice product. And that's the only thing I got at Nars. So for Makeup Forever, I thought I would go crazy there too, but I didn't. I only got 1 shadow there. This is number 74. Another one of them, I guess you would call antique pinks. Or almost bubblegum pink, no. But a nice pink to work with. And 1 liner. I love this color. This is the aqua, what are they called? Aqua eyes. 24L. So I wanted to give Anastasia another try with the tinted brow gel. Because I had the blonde and it looked awful. And this is the color brunette. Still rather light for brunette, to my opinion, and it does have some gold, so you almost have to be careful what your natural eyebrow color is, because something with a gold undertone and everybody can use. So let me go over these colors from Laura Mercier, and as I mentioned, if you happen to purchase the large portfolio, this is what you get with it: an empty palette of 6 and an empty palette of 3. So I'll swatch these for you so you can see what the colors are. So this is Topaz. This is a luster. But from blending out, I always compare shadows to other shadows, like when applying them, whatever, I always have that in my mind. The nearest ones I would compare these to would be Stila. Is a little bit more pigmented compared to the Laura Mercier shadows. From the texture, they're pretty similar to Stila. It's just when I first used these, that's the first thing that came to my mind, because I don't know, for some reason I can always keep textures and how good shadows blend. I can always remember that. Now the next one doesn't show up too much. And this is a Sateen. This is Cashmere. This is Truffle. This is a matte. Basic brown with no undertones. This one is Fresco. This is also a matte. Also beautiful color. It's a muted taupe or something, I don't know, but it's beautiful. And the last one here is Cafe au Lait. It's a bit lighter than the Truffle, well, a lot lighter than the Truffle, but just find these type of colors, your standard colors. That's why I picked these. I picked 2 blushes. This is Wild Bouquet, which is a blush. which is not showing up right now, but it's this color here. The second one is Winter Bloom. I wetted my hand a bit, otherwise these colors are not going to show up. Which is this one. This is Winter Bloom. Let me try this one more time. So I think you can see the difference between these two. And the last one is Vanilla Nuts. This is just a matte highlighter. Then, as I mentioned in a previous video, I was all over town looking for my top favorite go-to holy grail concealer, Ellis Faas. This is the number S202. Mentioned this concealer like years ago, and still my top favorite concealer. If you're an N20 up to NW25 or NC25, you could get away using this. This would be your color. So this is the new one I can show you. That's what it looks like. Let me show you how often you have to turn this until the product comes out. It takes quite a while into the skin. You can still put a powder on top of this without looking cakey or anything. It's just perfect. Always try new concealers, but I will always go back to this one. Then I got some Sephora brushes. I didn't even know that they don't make these anymore. I asked the guy in there when the new ones came out. He told me, but I don't remember. I use this for Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC, and it works amazing. This is the number 61 Pro All Over Powder, and it's just so perfect. This is the Pro Angled Contour, number 75. This is actually one reason for me to purchase a brush that comes with something like this. You slide this in here, you have a lid. Perfect. It's hard plastic. They don't get damaged. Good for traveling. I love these cases they come in. This is the number 50, the Pro Light Powder. Also a very nice brush. Black lacquer, of course. Same thing here. You have a case like this here. I wish the Shu Uemura would have covers like this. For the price they should have, but whatever. This is the number 59, the Pro Precision Powder. Pro Angled Blush. And of course synthetic, so you can use it for cream, liquid blush, or powder brush. I really love this one. I've tried this one. Domed Crease Brush. This is one of my top favorite eye brushes, this type of shape. Sonia Kashuk makes one like this. I'll show that in another video. I hardly use flat shaders. I prefer something like this because you can blend right up into the crease. And with the small eye brushes, the case actually looks like this. Then it's also nicely protected, and then you open it like that. This one I could cry about. This one is the Pro Contour number 74. Did I mention the number on this one? This was the number 16. Now if you see this is, it's loose, it's broke. And of course I didn't notice that, otherwise I would have returned it, but maybe I'll try to fix it myself. And the last one is the Pro Airbrush Concealer Brush number 57. Also beautiful brush, rather large for a concealer brush to my opinion. It's a little bit too large. Okay, so that covers my Sephora haul, mainly on brushes, Nars, and my Laura Mercier stuff that I got a while back. I want to say thank you for watching and see you guys soon. Bye.